G'day, Craw back with you again for part 3 of our little 4-part mini-series on a tour around what I've been able to do with Pine Cove Farm. We have got an incredible amount to do, so we're going to get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to do is to kick the honey milk factory back into gear by clearing out 2 trailer loads of honey milk and selling them. So I'm just going to jump into my little Massey Ferguson here. Hook up the trailer. Yep, looks good. And we'll just do a bit of a loop around so we come onto it nicely. Here goes the train. And that should have got it. Right, let's fill that up. It's looking good. Luckily we don't have to go very far. Selling point's just over there. Oh, can't really see through the buildings. We'll drive over there. Just reverse in here nicely. Start the offload. So we're going to grab one more load. And this should get the factory back into gear again. And once more take the long trip to the selling point. Offload that. And that'll do it for that little job. Let's put this away. Now we've got to head up to the farm. Yep, that looks good. That down, put the blades on the ground. That looks good. Stop the motor, we'll jump out. And now I think we'll jump into the rumbler. Drive that up to the farm. Luckily, I saw the train go past, so we're going to take the shortcut. And here we are at the main farmyard, and I think we'll just park just about here somewhere. And again, this isn't a first look at Pine Cove Farm or a map review or anything like that, so I expect that you know something about Pine Cove Farm, so the only thing I'm going to go into here is to give you a look at what I'm holding in the grain silo. And as you can see, I'm not short of commodities. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a trailer load of grain over to the mill and get that back into operation. So I'm going to run down here and jump in my Tatra Phoenix 6x6 with the trailer on it here. Jump in there, start the motor, jump in the cab view. Okay, so we'll just do a bit. Yeah, fuel's looking okay. There's our fuel tanker there, nicely out in the open where it can't cause any trouble if anything should happen. We hope not. Ah, that should have got us. Okay, so what we're going to do is take Triticale, I think. We've got plenty, 350,000 litres. So we'll start that little process. I should reverse back just a bit. To turn the motor off too. All that grain dust flying around, the stuff's flammable. Silos have a rather nasty habit of exploding if they're not carefully sort of maintained and respected. Well, we'll jump back in the cab again. Okay. We'll just drive through the shed here. Bales. Fertiliser sprayers, planters down here, have 2 of everything. Okay, let's get across here. Now we should be able to get that gap. Yep. No worries. Turn down here. Okay, unload that. Good spot here. I'll just stop the motor. I'll just jump out for a sec. Yeah, nice spot by the river. Okay. Alright, so that should kick that back into gear. We'll get in the wrong side of the truck here. And we'll head back to the farm. Still plenty to do. I've got to set the worker into gear to plant field number 5 and then come back over and fertilise field number 1. So that's the plan, and then we're going to harvest field number 6. Not very good vision. I hope we're clear. Didn't hear any sounds of breaking glass and grinding metal. That's always a good sign. Okay, I think I'm just going to park that back. Oh yeah, back here. Right. Yep. Let's jump back in the rumbler. I'll take a drive up to field number 5. The wrong side again. Oh well. Plows, animal transport. I've got my 2 New Holland 1090s ready to go up to field number 6. The sheep, 450 odd of them, living like pigs. Right, better get in. Oh, a bit radical there. Alright, so we'll stop this here for a second and we'll get the worker into gear. Planting corn in field 5. Yep, looks good. Oh, we better start the motor first. Get out of his way. Good work. Now I'll jump back in the rumbler. And now we're going to head over and fertilise field number 1. Going to take a little break here and I'll see you when I get there. Alright, here we are at field number 1. Now I think I will just turn this guy around. Just leave him parked there. That's fine. Yep, I like this New Holland sprayer. Good stuff. Okay, let's get in there. Now, I'm going to use GPS only for direction. I think that's all set up. I'm going to jump in the cab and might as well get going. Oh, better start the motor, hadn't I? Now I don't have it on fully on autopilot when I use GPS, I just use it for navigation. I do actually drive the vehicle myself. It's just that again, this New Holland, it tends to hold a pretty nice line. It's got the narrow tyres and they're just quite neatly going down between the rows there, if you can see that. And I also do it manually because if I use a worker to do the spraying here, he never quite gets it right and he's always doing a little section with a full width of spray, and if I do it myself it works out really nicely. And you know, I get to the end of the field there just covering the edge of the field. So now I'm not going to bore you with all this because this is going to take some time. So once I do the turn down here, I'm going to again take another break and come back when I'm just about finished this field. Alright, better turn the spray off and swing it around. Whoa, watch out for the shed. No one's perfect. Come back a little bit. And away we go again. I don't have crop destruction turned on, but you know, I tend to do it pretty realistically. You'll see when we're doing the harvesting of field number 6. So I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to finish this and I'll come back when we're near the end. Okay, welcome back for the final run. You can see here, just going nicely to the edge. Just worked out fine. But I don't really need GPS anymore, so we'll turn that off. You can see where I'm going. Sunflowers are in nice neat rows, so it actually makes this quite easy. I think I'm actually trampling on a couple of the rows though. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'd be killing them. Oh well. I want to make sure I get all the way to the edge, and I've got good coverage on that side. Yep. Yeah, so I don't have crop destruction on, but you'll see when I'm harvesting, you know, I still drive pretty realistically. I don't drive on other people's fields. I don't drive on my fields after they've been cultivated and they're ready for seeding. And you know, I don't intrude into the let's just jump outside here. Okay, turn that off, fold that up, and we'll start heading out. Yeah, so I don't intrude into the field any more than I have to, even when I'm sort of you know, emptying the combines. But I'll show you that because that's what we're about to do. We're about to set all that up and harvest field number 6. You know, I have a semi-realistic game. I call it well balanced. You know, a good example is the fact that I don't have crop destruction on, but I don't go driving all over the fields. I don't, you know, the only grass I mow is my grass. I don't go mowing the neighbour's grass around his fields. Alright, now I'm going to use follow me for this, so I'm just going to set this up. I'll just set him there. I won't stop the motor, I'll just jump out, jump into the rumbler. So I'll take these both back at the same time. Okay, we'll set that up. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, jump back in the sprayer. How's the traffic looking? Better look from the outside, I think. Yep, I think we can go. Oh no, of course. Maybe he gets across. He should. Nope. Oh, he'll be here in a sec. Alright, we'll turn him off. I'll just park this. Oh, very straight. Okay. Jump out. Just better go and park the rumbler. I'll just pop it here again. And I'll grab the truck because I'm going to have to take it up there with the 2 combines. set up follow me again, I hope. Better set up a reasonable distance, I think. It's a bit messy. And we'll set him up. Right, we'll jump in our first 1090. Okay, let's move this wagon train out. Taking their time back there. Oh, they're all coming. Good work. How's our worker doing on field 5? Looks like he's pretty much finished. Maybe I missed the message. No, he's coming down the home stretch. Good work. It's only just after 12:15, so getting close to lunchtime. And really, from where we started in part 1, it's only 2 hours, so I've got quite a bit done in that 2 hours. Right, I'll just stop up here and let these guys catch up. Right, we'll stop the first guy, jump out, jump in here, stop the second guy, just stop the motor there for that, jump out, might as well stop the motor in this one. Okay, alright, I'm going to get these set up and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so we're ready to go. So I'm going to start the motor. Let's get him started. I'm going to just teleport over to the other one, start his motor, get him going. We'll get out of his way, jump into the truck, and we'll move it up into a better position. So yes, I honestly don't mind using workers, really, trying to manage a farm this size. There's no way in the world the same person to try and do it by themselves. I don't really care whether you were sort of roping in the relatives, the friends, the neighbours, contracting the work out. You would not be doing all this by yourself. And the other point is that, I'm providing employment for the locals. Just turn the motor off and we'll just jump out of here for a sec. Ah, okay. I'll jump back in here and fold him up. He's finished. Good work. There's 3 more of our bee houses there. And, providing employment for the locals, you are, you're boosting the local economy, putting money into it. So, no, I'll use workers, as many as I can get. I've got enough to do managing the farm. Right, so I think actually what we're going to do, we're going to drive this back. I'm going to drive this back and then I'm going to teleport back to the truck, so I'll jump in here. Another Massey Ferguson, looking good, it's a bit dirty. Okay, I'm going to drive this back, and I'll see you back at the truck. Yep, so here we are back again, and helper E almost has a full grain tank, so I'll jump in the truck, we'll start the motor, and the auger's going to be on the wrong side, so yeah, I'll show you how I sort of do it. Might as well do it from the exterior view. Semi-realistic. Yep, so that's as far as I'm going to intrude into the crop, even though I don't have crop destruction on. I still like to, you know, I'm in it for the immersion. I'm in it for the farming. So, you know, okay, I'm not prepared to sort of destroy my crops, but I'm not going to sort of drive all over them either. Oh, there's the train. Good looking fella. He knows, looks like he knows what he's doing. Alright, so we'll back out of there. And we'll head around and do the other guy. I don't know his name. You know, I employ so many locals that, you know, I can't keep track of it. I'm very bad with names. I'm sure I'll remember them when I see them, but that's about it. And he's on the wrong side too. Okay. Well, I'm not going to bore you with the whole of this harvest. Once this is filled up, I'm going to take another break again. Unloading the combines twice each gives a full load on this trailer, and the first trailer load I'm going to run over to the mill and pop it in there, and that still won't get it up to 100% with the trailer load that I took earlier. There'll be a second load, and I'll take that to the silo, and I'll come back when we're pretty close to the end, because I'm sure you've seen a lot of harvesting. So yeah, just make sure I'm out of the way here. Alright, I'll see you back in a while. Okay, welcome back. I'm just about to offload the second combine. Let me just show you here. I'll just jump out and jump in there. Run all the way around here. Jump in, extend the auger. Ooh, I only just made it. I'm just going to leave the combines here. I'll do that between the end of this part and the start of the next part. And we'll just drive the grain back. We're getting very close to the end of it. Time is very, very short, so we'll whip the grain back to the farm, put it in the silo, and just have a final look around, maybe at the cows. I'll just finish unloading here. Right, we'll fold all that up. Just move this away a little bit. off the field. Stop it there. Okay, jump back in the truck. Yes, alright. I better turn the beacons off. Taking valuable time. Let's go. So that's about 140 litres of wheat that we collected off that field. I think we can actually drive down past the bee houses. Yep, we go down this way. Oh, have a look at the exit. Oh, we're dragging the train. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's good timing. See you, buddy, we're going this way. We don't jackknife. Oh, just clipped the fence. Let's try to take racing lines, and that's what it gets you. Alright, we'll just offload this. We see the information board? Not very well. Okay. We'll just park this up. Okay, so again, this isn't a map review, it's not a first look, so if you want to know about Pine Cove Farm, the farmyard here, there's plenty of ways you can do that. Plenty of first looks and map reviews. I use pretty bog standard gear. I do have a lot of mods. I'm going to do that probably in the last episode to show my mods list. Right, so here we've got the cattle up here. And not too bad. They'll have to be dealt with tonight. It's just coming up to lunch now. TMR, plenty of that in stock. There's one of those TDK 900 trailers configured for grain. Great little trailer. And yeah, so that's about it. That's about the end of part 3, I think. We'll come down here and leave a parting shot with the cows. Part 4 is going to be the big one. We're going to make all those deliveries. Particle board, beer, textiles, berries, the dairy goods. We're going to see if we can break the bank. We're going to see if we can put a smile on the bank manager's face. So, hope you enjoyed that one. We got a reasonable amount done, and hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy.